Hey YouTube, Film Geek here. Today I decided rather than doing a top 5 list or something like that, I would do something a little bit more personal, maybe more of a get to know me kind of video. I've added a lot of new subscribers lately, and so I thought maybe it'd be a good time to do a channel update, and I've had some new ideas, and I'm going to be approaching things in a different manner here soon. I'm going to be doing away with some things, and then also continuing to do a few different things. This is all completely off the cuff also. I didn't write a script for today. This is just stuff that I've been meaning to get around to talk to you guys about, and I just haven't really got there. So that's what I decided to do today, and a lot of it has to do with the fact that I am no longer going to be doing top anything lists. No more ratings, no more lists or anything like that. And a lot of it has to do with the fact that I honestly don't like doing them. And that this is, something that I should enjoy doing and I should look forward to. I shouldn't dread the end of the week because I'm like, oh, I gotta make a top 5 video. So I don't want to feel that way. And that's how I've been feeling about the top 5 videos, the top 10s. If you notice, they were top 10s and then they became top 5s because I don't know. It was just something about trying to list all of these things, all of these movies, and try to decide oh, I like this one more than this one because of these and these. And at the end of the day, that's not really what my channel is about. At least that's not what I think it's about. It's more about loving film and enjoying film and appreciating the art form of making movies. And when you do lists and you talk about things and such, like that, I feel like it kind of, it kind of takes the art form out of it when you start giving things a rating and all. So I'm like, I don't want to do that anymore. I don't enjoy doing it, and it's one of those things that it's just like I said, at the end of the day, if I'm not having fun doing it, I just don't see the point. I don't feel like I'm gonna miss. I don't think any of you guys are gonna miss it much. I don't think any of my subscribers are going to be jumping ship because they're like, no top 5 list, no. So yeah, there you go. Sorry guys, no top 5 lists. And honestly, they take a lot of time for not a lot of bang. It's not a lot of bang for my buck, I should say. While some of my lists have done fairly well viewers wise, some haven't, and typically speaking, they just don't. So yeah, I'm doing away with it, and I know I've said that like 20 times now that I'm doing away with it. So anyways, like I said, completely off the cuff kind of stuff today. I am also, let's see, questions. Let's ask some questions, some answers to questions. Okay, so one is, first off, this is Boulevard Beer. This is the Boulevard Pale Ale. I like this beer. It's a local beer here. It's made here in Kansas City. It's a micro brew, a craft beer. It's pretty good. It's been around since 1989. It's a beer that I've always liked, and I felt that having it, kind of gave it a little local flavor when I do my videos. So it's something distinct to the Kansas City area, So that's why, one of the reasons, and I like it a lot. It's like life's too short to drink cheap beer, Well, not that this stuff's super expensive. I mean, it's just micro brew costs, But I mean, it's good, it's tasty, I like it. The whole thing is, number one, I like having something in my hands to kind of occupy them a little bit when I'm doing my videos. I don't know why, but it's kind of grounding when I'm doing them. Also, too, I live in a high-rise apartment. This is filmed in my living room, and that was somebody in my hallway just now. So, like I said, I'm just recording and talking. There's no going back and taking anything out. So you've been immortalized, a neighbor, I think, or a person visiting a neighbor. Okay, so anyways, that's the beer. So to answer any questions that people have about what I'm drinking or why, for some reason, it's just kind of comforting. I guess you say kind of like a warm blanket. So it's nerve-wracking sometimes, just sitting here, in an empty room talking to a camera in front of me. It can be a little bit on the weird side. So just something to kind of have with me. So there you go. That's why. Another thing too is it's a subtle and extremely weird shout out to Joe Bob Briggs. He always drinks a Lone Star beer when he's doing his, his horror hosting, and so, I decided that's my little Easter egg shout out, whatever you want to call it. All right. So anyways, moving forward with the channel. Now, like I said, I'm not going to be doing any of the top lists anymore. Things I will still be doing. I will be doing nothing but horror movies come this October. Now, I still, I know last season I did the rankings of the different horror films. I'm not going to do that this year. I will. I've got some other ideas that I'm going to work out for the end of the week type stuff. But basically what it boils down to is, instead of the list, if I don't come up with something cool like a hunt video or something like that, it's going to be another movie spotlight. So there's still going to be 3 videos a week. It's just that there's more than likely going to be movie spotlights. And that being said, I'm getting rid of all theme weeks, except for Halloween, of course. All October, I'll be doing nothing but horror movies. So it could be 3 spotlights a week. It could be me going to Spirit Halloween, checking things out there. Maybe going to a horror, a haunted house or something spooky. Who knows? Who knows? I haven't put a whole lot of thought into it, but there's some things. For instance, I've also said that I was going to do some stories about my time that I had helping out with the movie. Sometimes they come back, so maybe this Halloween I'll go up to the downtown Liberty area, also known as Liberty Square, do a little filming and a little storytelling up there. So some things to look forward to moving on down the line. Also, I will be doing 12 Days of Christmas again this year. Full disclosure about 12 Days of Christmas, okay? I literally thought of that idea like the day before I started doing it. I'm not even making that up. I want to say, if I remember correctly, I started on, it was either Monday or Sunday, I forget, but it was literally 12 days, not leading up to, but 12 days to Christmas Day. So the 12th day was Christmas Day. And, I had this epiphany. I'm going to do a movie spotlight every day for 12 days leading up to Christmas with different Christmas holidays. It was crazy hell. I mean, seriously. Pardon me. Ugh. No, I wish I wasn't making that up, but that was crazy hell for me. I binge watched so much Christmas. It was ridiculous, because there was the ones I put up, there's the 12 movies, but I watched more than that. Okay, to try to make sure I got the good ones, because there was a part of me that's like, maybe I'll throw in like one of those Hallmark Christmas ones, and like a moron, I watched 5 movies of like the same shit, like some small town or big city girl moves to small town USA around Christmas time and falls in love with some dude, who had a movie or had a short-lived career on like One Tree Hill or something like that, and that's the, yeah. Anyways, so, yes, I tortured myself with both good and bad Christmas movies. So this year, it's going to be a little bit more planned out, a little bit more thought put into it. Not so flying by the seat of my pants like I did. Wow, not doing that again. So, yes. 12 Days of Christmas still happening, just more preparation. Okay, so I think that's really it. Other things, again, I'm going to keep doing. I do like the Forgotten Franchises. Go back and watch those videos of mine if you want, like the Dragonheart series. I've also done the Prophecy. Moving forward, I also have like the what was it? The Substitute series, yes, most of those starring Treat Williams, but yeah, that's gonna be another time too. So yeah, Forgotten Franchise, that's still on the table. I do enjoy those. I've been trying to figure out a way to incorporate like the Crow franchise, and there's more, and a lot of you might know about it, some of you might not, but there is a lot more Crow movies out there than just, the City of Angels and the first one. that most people are familiar with. And there was also a TV show, so I want to do a whole thing about The Crow coming up here sometime soon. And that's another thing too is, without doing these top 10, top 5 lists and all, it opens up a lot more time for me to do things like television shows, because I do want to do more hidden gem TV shows or just forgotten TV that doesn't get a lot of talk and everything. You know, I have one that I am coming out with here soon. By soon, I mean in months down the road, because I gotta binge the entire series, and there's a lot of them. And that is, I don't remember, I haven't done my research yet because I'm just starting the project, but it's a series that was on, I want to say it was either late 80s or early 90s, and it's a horror TV show called Friday the 13th. Now, some of you might be sitting there going, oh, it's about Jason, right? Oh, no. See, that's the funny thing. It's more like the film series, what is it? Oh, you know, where the husband and wife go around and seek out, like, possessed items. I forget what that... And it's a famous horror movie series, too, and I look really dumb right now trying to think of it. But anyways, yeah, so the TV series is about these two people who go out investigating these possessed objects, and they take them back and hide them in their store. So I'm looking forward to this. I haven't watched the series in forever, so in my mind's eye, the show was fantastic, but I might have been pretty young when I watched it. But it might hold up, so who knows? Holding up or not, I'm sure I'm going to find some entertaining value out of this thing, and I will tell you guys all about it once I get done with it. So look for that on the horizon. Friday the 13th, the TV show. It's something else, guys. It really is. All right, so I think, I think that pretty much gets it. Like I said, I film here in Kansas City, Missouri, I think that's pretty much a good catch up, letting you guys know where I'm headed, where we're headed as a channel, growing together, I'm looking forward to this moving forward. I'm glad. I feel that doing the themes when I first started doing my YouTube channel, I think it helped give me a little bit of discipline. It helped keep me a little tunnel vision there. But now I'm to the point where I'm getting movies that I want to talk about, but I'm like, well, what do I pair this with? What top 5, 10, whatever video do I do this with? Oh, like the Studio Ghibli thing, I literally put together this whole like rankings video, and I hated it when I was done with it. And I'm sure it was fine. I'm sure that everything in the end looked good, and I'm sure that it was entertaining. It was just, God, I hated it. I hated ranking those films because honestly, I love them all so much. I mean, yes, I have the ones I watch more than others, but it hurt me to try to figure out what my favorite ones were and all this other crap. So yeah, none of that. So it opens me up. I got more time to spend on other projects, and that's really what I want to do here on the channel is all sorts of different things. So I will keep continuing with the hunt videos. I love doing those. As you can see, I am a massive collector of film. I mean, not just behind me, but in front of me here also. There's shelves right in front of me that I'm looking at that you can't see because the camera's in front of it all. And all of that there is, I use a app called iCollect to keep track of my movies and all. There are 500 DVDs behind, I guess you would say behind you? Behind the viewer there, I guess? Your television? How that works? But anyways, so yes, there's all of that there, and there's everything that's behind me. So yeah, I love collecting film. I really got into it in 1999 when DVDs were really starting up and everything like that. I really got into film collecting, and I hate to say it, I never was a massive fan of VHS. Okay, sorry to all of the VHS fans out there. I know there's some amazing cool stuff on VHS that never made it over to DVD, whatever. But as a format, I was always happier with DVD. They're just, or DVD, Blu-ray, so on. It's a bit more permanent. VHS degrades over time, and I like to watch my movies over and over again. So yes, I know there's that whole DVD rot or whatever that's called, but that's kind of one of those things. The more I looked into that, it seems to be something that could be considered more of a manufactured type problem. I mean, let's think about it. You know, these things are made, millions and millions of these things get printed. There's bound to be some that don't get done correctly. So anyways, completely off topic. So anyway, that's something that I do want to go into. Also with my Sunday videos, more collector stuff like that, talking about DVD rot and video rot and things of that sort. So that's something else that I want to move into more and more into the collecting aspect of things. So yeah, that's all. You can find me if you're interested in finding me out there in social media. I do have a group, or not a group, but I'm on Facebook. You can find me, The Film Geek, The Film Geek. Like me on Facebook, The Film Geek 75 on Twitter, and I think that's it for the social media. I think, yeah, that's it. I just do those. I don't remember, but anyways, all right, well, that's about it. So just for a completely off the cusp, very informal kind of video, I hope you guys enjoyed everything here. Thanks again for checking everything out. I thank you so much for subscriptions, for subscribing, for being fans, enjoying watching my videos, talking to me about them. Please comment, like, all that good stuff on my videos. Share them with your friends, you know, let other people. If you like my videos, share them on your own Facebook, your own social media and all that. I don't care. Enjoy them. That's what they're there for, is for you guys to enjoy, to you know, so on and so forth. Get a kick out of movie suggestions, so on. And anyway, so yes, once again, thanks again for checking me out. If you liked what you saw here today, go ahead and give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and of course, ring that bell for notifications so you know when I put another one of these videos up. And if there's another thing you can keep doing, folks, that is keep watching movies. You know I'm gonna.